Hey Shaq, how are you?
I'm good.
There's always so much focus on sacks, especially in your business. But the two plays you made to force the interceptions, can you just talk about how you've been able to affect the quarterback and the combination of the rush and the coverage has worked for you guys?
Russian coverage been working pretty good. Well, really good this year. Have a lot of guys getting back to the quarterback, and like it's literally nobody for the quarterback to throw the ball to. So I love the way it's been working this year. And me just personally getting after the quarterback, it's been a little different going against different sets. I have to work on my strength and power moves. I'm working on new moves and still getting pressure though. But I got pressures don't mean nothing if you don't have sex to go with it.
Yeah, it's zero-come game. Let me ask you this: you guys played New Orleans. It was early in the year. I thought that you held Drew Brees to 160. I mean, your defense played really well. But how much better are you now, midway through the season, as a defense than with no preseason and all of that?
Oh, we're a lot better. We been working on our mistakes that we knew we had to work on since last year, which is communication, and then
Right.
2 minute in the game and a half situations. We've been trying to get better at that, and we know what we have to fix. We've been trying to fix it. So I think that's one of the key things.
Thanks.
Next question will come from Greg Allman. Please make sure to raise your hand if you have a question.
Hey, Shaq, you guys are having have had a run of primetime games here, but to think about how much is on the line with the Saints, how much is this something you guys are looking forward to as a defense to have such a national platform in a big game against a division rival like this?
We've been itching for this game. We know they had our number for the last 3 games we played, and like we gotta step up. Like we gotta do something different to give ourselves a chance to win this game. So got to get some sacks, some turnovers, but we still got to maintain that strong defensive front where we don't allow no rushing and few passing yards, and we'll be able to get the job done. But this is a big time game for us for the number 1 seed, and it'll set us up for where we want to be at.
Thanks, Shaq.
Yeah.
Next question will come from Jenna Lane.
Hey, Shaq, first and foremost, I love your glasses. They look fantastic on you.
Thank you.
I know that you guys are all always looking to minimize and eliminate the explosive plays. There were a few of them the last couple weeks. What types of things did you guys maybe notice on film that you can take with you as you get ready to play a very dangerous offense in New Orleans?
Some of them is just like they had a perfect play call for the situation we was in, and just took advantage of. So they just made a better play than we did. But just looking at the film, we know we're in the right position. We just got to be able to make the plays. Like being there and going for the ball and not hitting the ball is still a big play of giving up a catch. So we just got to be there, fit our gaps, stop the run, don't let the run leak out, and we'll be exactly where we want to be at. But it's just making the plays instead of being there. We just got to actually finish it.
And regarding what you do, I know that you're focused on getting to the quarterback and everything, but your job is also, as Rick mentioned, your job is also to affect the throws that the quarterback makes. One of the guys that they're expecting to have back in New Orleans is Michael Thomas. I know you do watch, maybe during games you're not always able to see some of the plays that he and Brees hook up, but you do watch the film. What makes him such a vital component to the Saints offense?
They just had that chemistry. They know exactly where each other. Well, he knows exactly where 13 going to be at, and he put the ball on him. He got a huge catch radius, and he's a great player. So they just always on the right page and the same page, and like it's hard for a defense. But we got the right calls, and we got the guys on the outside of the ball to handle that, and we're going to try to do a good job to hold them and contain them. But they great players. They get paid, but we ready for the challenge, and we're going to put our best foot forward and come out with a victory. We do what we're supposed to.
Thanks, Shaq.
Yeah.
Next question will come from Steve Isbitz.
Shaq, as somebody who's been to the Super Bowl halfway through this season, how good would you say the Bucs are right now? Are they on that Super Bowl track? And how do you feel about the team?
I feel as though we in a good spot right now. I think we just gotta just keep building and not having mistakes like we've been having to make games closer than what they're supposed to. We got all the guys here to get the job done, but we just got to keep working at it. Like, it's just not going to happen. We just don't go out there and automatically win. We got to keep putting the work in, keep doing what we have to do at practice, and then we'll be talking about potentially playing in January if we keep doing that. But I think we got all the ingredients.
And your game specifically, do you feel like you're better through half the season than you were last year? Or are you just playing at a better level, or how would you characterize it?
I would say I'm more well-rounded now since I've been forced to work on my power moves, and I've been getting them down packed now. So usually I was finessing and only do a ball for power, but I worked on my long arm, working on a new move this week. So I'm still adding to the arsenal, so I think I'm more well-rounded now.
Next question will come from Rick Stroud.
Shaq, they have a lot of great players. Alvin Kamara, you guys shut down in the run game last time. When you're on the edge, how aware do you have to be of where he is? Because they seem to move him around quite a bit.
Yeah, there's certain areas of the field we'll be most definitely aware for the 41, 11, 13, and we got to stay aware of them guys because they are the focal point of the offense. And if we eliminate them guys, we're going to have a good chance of getting Breeze to hold the ball, get a sack, or just for something good to happen for our team. So we as a defense are pretty aware of all those guys.
You mentioned, the power moves and working on that. Have teams tried to take away, what you do so well, which is your explosiveness off the ball? How are they trying to adjust to you and the speed that you bring them?
They just been setting me different. They just go straight back, but I figured a way out to do it. I've been working on my long arm for a while, but I was always too scared to do it. But I finally got that down now. But they just setting me different. It's something that I just had to work on, hit the lab with, and figure out a way to get it done and beat it. And I think I'm, like I said earlier, like more complete of a player now because I had to develop that, and I'm comfortable doing it now.
Thanks.
Next, we'll go to John Lane.
Shaq, you just mentioned your long arm. Is that the new move that you were referring to, or is there something else that we can expect that's being kept under wraps?
His is a different move I've been working on as well, and should get the perfect opportunity to bring it out this week. I had got it from a guy who played against Ramchek, I think earlier this year, and they worked pretty good. And I saw it earlier this year as well, but I never tried it until this week of practice, and I think I got it down pretty good now.
That's awesome. And switching gears a little bit, I know you're a big football fan. So what is it like when you see on the offensive side of the ball your team add a guy like Antonio Brown? Like I'm watching warm-ups the last few days, and it's like you've got Rob Gronkowski, LaShawn McCoy, and Antonio Brown. It looks like my fantasy team from a few years ago.
Yeah, we have a tough team to cover. We have a tough team to try to get sacks on. Like we built obviously for win now, and I think we got everybody in a position to get the job done to win now. But we still have to keep progressing, get more chemistry since we did just add a new guy, AB. But the sky's the limit for the offense, sky's the limit for the defense, and that just we got the makings to get the job done. We just got to keep working.
Thanks, Shaq.
The last question will come from Steve Isbitz.
Shaq, with Denver, you played multiple games against the Steelers and Antonio Brown. What do you remember, if anything, about coaches preparing to stop him or the focus of that defense on Brown and what he does to a defense?
You just always got to have pretty much 4 eyes and hands looking at him all the time. And if you don't, he's going to torch you. And when we went to Pittsburgh, I'm pretty sure he had over 150 yards with a couple touchdowns. So, yeah, he's most definitely a weapon. And we had great corners back then, too. So we just got a game plan for him and just be ready to go, get pressure on the quarterback because you're going to need everybody on deck for guys like that. And I'm happy to have him on the team. He's going to bring a lot to our team. And it's just going to help get himself open, get Mike open, get Chris open, Gronk open, because they got to pick their poison now.
Thanks, Shaq.
Yep.
All right, that's all we have for today. Appreciate you taking time, Shaq.